Hey guys, I'm up in Gainesville right now. I got one last stop in Florida. That's Lake City. I do plan on getting past Atlanta, Georgia tonight. Feel free to look at the link in any of my recent videos. There'll be a tracking of where you can see me live. Alright guys, I'm in the last stop in Florida. I'll be in Georgia in the next 20 minutes or so. And something that's nuts is we're at a gas station. It's a happy day. I am no longer in Florida. I'm in Georgia, so not that much better. I just want to say that Diego gave me a call. If you guys don't know who Diego is, you probably do. He's the guy that took his LiveWire from California to Canada, or you know, the border to border type deal. He got a lot of publicity for it. He gave me a call. He said the forums are blowing up. People are actually paying attention. People actually give a shit. I doubt it, but I'm really doing this for fun. Not like I'm doing anything better with my life. Also, this is not the legit video that I'm doing for this ride. That would be pathetic. I got a bunch of GoPros here. I actually lost one in a ride, which I'm pretty bummed out about. But what are you gonna do? And sometimes you lose GoPros. I got this one here. It's not the greatest in the world because you can't plug a microphone into it. So unfortunately, when I'm doing these videos, half of it is going to be the good GoPro that I'm actually speaking into, and the other half is going to be voiceovers. I mean, I'm out here by myself. I got no truck. I got no team. Harley Davidson has offered help. I told them, no, this is a solo run. I know that this can be done. I'm not really worried about it. Now, from the next stop is about 80 miles out. I might avoid the interstate doing that. I really don't know. I know the bike will make it. It just makes me very iffy pulling up at a charger at 4% and then the charger's not wanting to work. But thank you guys for you know following this. Wow, I look like shit. All right, it's 2 in the morning, guys. I am somewhere in Georgia. Been riding for quite a while now, probably about 12 hours. Got about 600 miles or so down. I don't know, 1,700, 1,600 to go. I'm starting to get a little tired, but I'm gonna wait until around 4 or 5 in the morning. If the sun starts coming up and I get my second wind, I'm just gonna keep going. I might be the first guy to ride a LiveWire for 24 hours or 36 hours straight. Who knows? We're just gonna have to see. Thanks for checking in, guys, and I will report back at the next stop. All right, Diego, I'm gonna stop, but it's for you and nobody else, not even myself. All right, you happy? All right, guys, we are somewhere in Georgia. Don't ask me, check the map. I should be in Atlanta probably about an hour after I charge. I'm being told to go around from everyone I know. I really want to go to that city. I heard it was a great city. But I'm gonna stop at Walmart, get some energy drinks, and I plan to get 500 to 700 miles done today. Guys, this is nuts. Harley Davidson is following me on Instagram now, and I only got like 150 Instagram followers. If you guys want to check it out, just go to JT Dalba on Instagram. But if that doesn't come up, I plan on changing my Instagram name to Jesse Dalba. Go check it out for me, guys. All right, guys, I made it to Atlanta. I got lost. I pulled over on the interstate, and Flashlight over here saved my ass.
Hello.
He got me off the interstate, and I was lost, so he told me the ins and outs of Atlanta, and check out his Gixxer. All right, guys, I'm out. I'm getting pretty tired. I even look like it. I look like shit, and I showered last night. But probably gonna stop around 10, 11 o'clock tonight, just so I don't have any problems with any services. So I dealt with this charger right here. So this charger did not want to work. It did not want to work with the ChargePoint app. I call EVgo. EVgo told me to call ChargePoint. ChargePoint couldn't figure it out. What I ended up doing was plugging in the bike and then using the ChargePoint app to activate the charger. Usually it's the other way around or it doesn't work, but if you ever caught in a bind, try it. I'm about to leave. I just took a couple business calls. I apologize. Harley Davidson just called me. We're gonna be working something out on this Sturgis trip. Just stay tuned. Hey guys, I really do respect that you guys are watching these crappy video updates. I know that this is crappy content. I just wanted to throw some things out there about the bike. A lot of people are coming up to me and saying, hey, I bet your ass hurts. It's not that my ass hurts. My throttle hand hurts more than anything. I'm starting to blister up. I'm wearing gloves. I'm using cruise control, but there are times where you have to grab the throttle. And yeah, I mean, I ride every day, so I always have blisters, but I never have giant blisters on my hands like this. But essentially what's going on is I'm stopping about every 100 miles. I'm getting about 120 miles distance. I'm going about 80 miles an hour. And occasionally if I get nervous, I'll go behind a semi so I'm not getting any wind drag. It's about 8 p.m. now. I'm finishing up my charge here. I'm charging up my GoPro here. That's how I've been keeping everything alive, is a big battery backup. If you guys want any more information, just ask. I will give it all to you. I'll even talk about it in my GoPro videos that aren't going to come out for a little long. Maybe about a month from now. I'm going to try to get them out as soon as possible. Just bear with me, guys. I'm going to probably go another, I don't know, 2-3 hours, and then I'm stopping. I'm tired, guys. I'm sorry. I want to go another 500 miles, but I only slept 4 hours last night. I forgot to update the video. I'm not dead. I'm with the Reddit guys. Hi. Now, this is pretty fucking funny. I am in the world's worst hotel. Okay? I walked in, the room was cold. I was really happy about that. Look at this bed. Okay? Number 2. TV doesn't work. I like to fall asleep with the TV on, but okay. All right, at least I can shower, right? Huh. Are you fucking kidding me, bro? All right, guys, I'm just waking up. I got a little better sleep, probably 6 hours last night. Harley Davidson Motor Company messaged me yesterday. They want or this morning, one or the other. They want a picture of the bike in like a nice background. And I'm in Tennessee right now, up in the mountains. So, I mean, I'm about to take off, but don't expect any tent riding until I get this picture. Guys, I'm up in the mountains. If you're watching the live feed right now, you're probably like, hey, why has this kid been here so long? The motor company wanted some pictures of the bike, so I found a nice few views, and I took some pictures. I threw them up on my Instagram. Check that out at Jesse Dalba. I'm going to be changing it to Jesse Dalba soon, so if it doesn't pull up, try Jesse Dalba, but for now, it's JT Dalba. I'm going to be hitting my first charger, and I will give you an update then. Thanks, guys. All right, guys, next stop is Nashville. I'm charging up right now. I really have to use the bathroom, and no one wants to let me use the bathroom because I don't have a mask. I might be pulling out the plague bird mask. Who knows? But thanks to you guys for all the support, and see you soon. All right, guys, just checking in. My next stop is going to be Nashville. I'm at the EV charger right now. Met a nice guy here. I don't want to get him on camera. I don't know if he wants to be filmed or not, but he essentially is dealing with the same struggles I have with Electrify America. Thank you guys for staying tuned. All right, I'm in Nashville. I'm at Harley Davidson. I just scared the crap out of myself. So I just got out of the rain. I'm soaked. I got rained on the last 2 hours, and I'm kind of at a slant right here on the bike. And I don't know if you guys know this, but these fins right here, they're actually enough to gap so it holds water. So when I parked the bike, water was just dripping down this side, and it looked like it was leaking from the radiator. So I was freaking out. I'm like, oh my God, it's gonna be like 2 weeks before I can get this. What am I gonna do? So I called the master tech at Brandon Harley Davidson, and I just said, hey, look, I don't know if it's busted or not. And Yeah, essentially he just said, look, plug it in, be ready to hit the emergency button. If it sprays coolant, turn it off, and we'll go from there. And it's fine, so I guess I'm all right. All right, guys, stopped over here at my friends at Boswell, Nashville. They got a decent amount of shirts, so go check them out, guys. These guys are really helping me out. I'm exhausted. No hotels are accommodating me when it comes to plugging my bike into the wall or running an extension cord outside. If you guys are ever near the Kentucky-Tennessee border, check out this distillery. It's actually a pretty good place. They're gonna let me plug in my bike overnight here, and I'm just gonna walk to the closest hotel and come back in the morning. I'm exhausted. I'm sure I look like it. And there isn't a CCS charger that's working in the area right now. So either way, I'm stuck. Thanks for, watching. I might have to call it a night, guys. I have a problem. There's no CCS charger. I got a J1772 charger here, and it's looking like it's gonna be 4 hours of charge. So, and I have a 97 mile gap after this, so I'm gonna need a full battery percentage. Side note, this is like the 5th person to block an EV parking spot, so. Good morning, guys. I'm gonna be breaking a couple records today. A lot of the guys are getting a lot lower numbers than me on the LiveWire. I've been getting about 110 mile range at 85 miles an hour. My next charging station is 97 miles away, and I gotta make it there, so watch me break this record. If it could stop raining, that would be great. But I think I got out of Kentucky in one charge, and so I started in Tennessee today, went all the way to the exit, or the end of the state, and I'm either in the next state or at the very end of Kentucky, and I did that in one charge. Alright guys, next stop is St. Louis. I just broke another record on the LiveWire on the interstate. I got 98 miles this time, so I broke the record I just set. I have one gap. That's going to be 105 miles. I don't know if I'm going to attempt it or not. So I had a eventful evening. What I learned today is battery temperature matters. I got rained on for a good 270 miles today. My battery got way colder than it usually is. It was running around 84 degrees. And yeah, I didn't pay attention. I took everything in account. Hills, the speed I was going, the cars in front of me, drag, wind, and I didn't consider temperature. And that is a really big deal, I guess. So I pulled up to a random dude's house, knocked on his door, and I was like, hey man, I'm in a bind. I am 12 miles away from the charger and I have 10 miles on my bike. So can I plug in real quick? Would that be cool? He said, yeah. I slipped him 20 bucks. If you're wondering why I'm plugged into a J1772 charger instead of a fast charger, it's because these fast chargers don't fucking work. So I'm gonna be stuck here a little while. So my LiveWire is stuck at the slow charger because the fast chargers don't work. But I found something just as good as the LiveWire. This boy. Alright, we out. Electric power. just a heads up, guys, my battery backups got wet and they won't charge my cameras. So I'm not gonna have any footage from this city, but I'll make sure everything will be working by the time I get to Kansas City. Hey guys, I'm at the St. Charles dealership. I called ahead, I let them know I was coming. I'm better late than never, I'm 4 hours late, but I did tell them I was having trouble with the charger, and they ended up blocking the entrance. I had to go around. I'm on a motorcycle, so I can go around. So the charger didn't want to work when I got here. Diego C, thank you for helping me out. I'm not even going to try to pronounce your last name. You're my bro, but not going to try. So I've never tried this personally, but I had to do the reset. After I did the reset, I had to wait 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, it worked. I'm gonna go ahead and contact this dealership tomorrow and I'm probably the first LiveWire to charge on it. So I'll let them know, hey, this is what happened. I had to reset it just so you guys know. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna really try to get to Kansas City tonight because I have a hidden care package from Harley Davidson in Kansas City somewhere. Hey guys, I just saw the hottest chick in my life. Alright guys, it's almost noon. I woke up around 10:30 and a little bit too much information. I was really constipated. So I was kind of sitting there on the toilet for a little while. So I'm good now. I'm gonna go meet up with another rider and I'm heading to Kansas City. Alright guys, I stopped by Mid-America Harley Davidson. A lot of guys want to check out the LiveWire. I'll be in Kansas City in a little bit. Alright, I was stuck at the slow charger for a little while. I have just enough to make it to the fast charger, or a couple miles extra. I didn't want to push my luck. I'm going to take it out of race mode. I'm going to put it into the eco mode. And I'm going to get to this charger. I'm going to charge up full and make it to Kansas City. Okay, I tried 4 different stations at this Electrify America location. I got one of them to work after 4 didn't, so. Alright, we made it to the fast charger. It's starting to go, but I was really pushing my luck. I did every trick in the book to get here. It was 23 miles away. It said I had 21 miles. So I put it in range mode and got rid of, charging start error. Jesus Christ. All right, well, I'll get back to you. Started with 100 bricks. Now I got some Migos chips. But on the side note, I'm gonna get rained on for another couple 100 miles. This is gonna suck. I knew it. I knew that this was gonna happen. And I just have to sit here and get rained on for a half hour. Welcome to Walmart. I'm telling you guys, I know I'm way behind schedule, but I'm gonna make it there eventually. I'm gonna get there. I'm thinking I just broke another LiveWire record. So I just took a 75-mile trip on the interstate. You can verify with Blue Lane that I did not stop, and I was doing an average speed of about 70 miles an hour. I did 75 miles and I had 23% battery remaining when I got to the charger. Next stop, Kansas City. Murphy's Law is a bitch. So I'm at another charger. I just called ChargePoint support, and people have tried plugging into this charger over the last 3 days and it hasn't kicked out any energy at all. What I think is going on is the charger isn't reading that it's physically plugged into the bike. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna try to clean this out, and if that doesn't work, then I'm going to another charger. All right, I drove about 10 miles up the road. There's an Electrify America spot. They're the most expensive, but whatever, it works, kind of. I mean, this one is down. This one's up. I don't know if mine is gonna initiate charging. We'll see. Oh, it made the clicky noise. It made the clicky noise it likes to make when it charges. There's a special clicky noise. And that was the clicky noise. All right, well, I'm at Target. My GoPro's SD cards are completely full, so I'm gonna go buy a new one and an energy drink. Alright guys, I just left Target. Both my SD cards got filled up on the GoPros. So, I just bought one. Bike's at 55%. And I'm so close to the Harley Davidson dealership, it's not even funny. I'm gonna go there tonight. I'm gonna get my care package. And then I'm going to probably drive another 80 miles and stop for the night. Tomorrow I'm going to be meeting my old man at some campground. I'm going to camp with them, and then they're going to leave me in the dust because I can't keep up. They left 2 days ago and they're already in St. Louis. I got stuck in St. Louis and I'm barely to Kansas City, and there's no way. I'm meeting him about 300 miles from here. I should be able to make it there tomorrow by 6 p.m. I'm in Kansas City, Worth Harley Davidson. Now, the charger is not working, but I'm confident that I can get it to work. It did not take the charge, and they also have a care package hidden for me here. I think it would have been obvious that it's at a Harley Davidson dealer, but okay. So go over to this reset, press it, twist, and wait 5 minutes. Now let's see if my care package is here. It is. All right, let's see what I got. It's a little wet, but no big deal. Ooh, a receipt. That's cool. Thank you, guys. The poker chip? Worth Harley Davidson. Okay. All right, nothing in there. All right, nothing in there. Badass. All right, I got some gloves. And I got some boots. Thank you, Harley Davidson. This would not be possible without the help of Bert's Harley Davidson back in Port Charlotte, Florida. If you guys are really following this stuff, if you would give Bert's, Brandon Harley Davidson, and Worth Harley Davidson just one sale of a t-shirt or something like that, it would mean the world to me. Just because this would not be possible without them. Like, if one of you guys, if even one of you were to call one of these dealerships and just buy one shirt for like 40 bucks, 30 bucks, whatever it is, it's a lot of money because it's Harley. It would mean a lot to me, guys. Now, let's check this charger now. So I got my ChargePoint app on the watch. I'm becoming a pro at this. Authorizing. Plug into vehicle. Take it, you bitch. All right, let's see if it's gonna work now. Where's the click? If not, if this don't start, which I'm pretty sure it's going to, I'm still fine. I have plenty of battery, so. But I got my care package. Oh, there's the click. All right, guys, I'm gonna be good tonight, so I'll check in a little later. So I decided I don't want to get a hotel tonight. The weather's here really nice. This place is closed tomorrow. Nobody's gonna know. I just ordered a pizza. I'm gonna go sleep on that bench over there. Hey man, I know this is kind of a weird delivery. Yeah. I'm traveling the country on an electric motorcycle, and I don't feel like getting a hotel tonight because I know I'm welcome here. Funny story, right?
Right.
Here you go, man.
2073 and 25.
No, fuck it, man. Here, I appreciate it because I know this is a weird thing.
You're good.
No, man, take the tip.
There you go.
Thank you so much, dude.
Thank you. Take care, man.
Yeah, man. Alright guys, I got a little bit of a nap in. I got 250 miles to Sioux City, Iowa. That's where I'm gonna be today. The last fast charger is gonna be in Sioux City, Iowa, and the last bit to Sturgis. I only have 110. Wish me luck. This is the moment of truth. I was praying to the fast charger gods because it's the only fast charger for 80 miles and it works. And people around here are crazy. They like to wear short sleeves and shorts at 60 degrees. This is getting very old. So I'm dealing with this fast charger here. It was working. I get a cup of coffee and I come back to error 64. I unplug it. I try again. I get error 114. Now I'm just kind of stuck. I just did the emergency reset on this. I don't know if it's exactly like the Harley one. We'll see. If not, I'm gonna go figure something out. I am very mad at my most favorite person in the world right now. I just go to I just looked up DC fast charger. This is where I ended up. Fuck you, Elon. I mean, I don't mean that. I love you, but fuck you right now. You guys have to see.
Proceed to the route.
I'm completely in awe right now. I've never seen anything like this. I've never breathed, never breathed air so fresh before. It's just, like, it feels like my lungs are bigger. It's crazy to explain, but check this out. As far as the eye can see, nothing. Just farm. Like, this might be no big deal to some people, but I didn't know this existed. This is crazy. My mind and body are exhausted. I found a charger in the middle of nowhere in farm country. Thank God. Next stop is Harley Davidson. I have to say the people around here are very helpful. The lady was working here. She was very curious about my bike because they don't ever see any electric vehicles come through the charger. And I told her, hey, I'm doing a cross-country trip on an electric motorcycle and I'm just exhausted. So what she did for me is she pulled up my car and she told me to go to sleep. So I think I'm gonna sleep for a couple hours and get to Sioux City a little later. All right, I'm awake now. I do feel a lot better. I'm not 100%, but the Harley Davidson dealership that I'm supposed to be meeting my pops at is about 85 miles away, about an hour and a half. If you're the lady that helped me and you're watching this, I will never forget you. All right, guys, just got a call from David at the head office at Harley Davidson. I'm about to set a world record on the LiveWire for 100 interstate miles. Yep. Just did 100 interstate miles. I have 35% battery life left. Here's how I did it. Before I got to the fast charger, I was on the interstate. I heated up the battery by regenning the battery. I then just kept hitting it until it hit about 95 degrees. So I pull up to the fast charger, bike's doing 95 degrees. I shut the bike off. I wait for my crew to get close. I plug my bike in to get the battery even hotter. I had a trailer go in front of me doing 65 miles an hour. I put my shins here and I laid here and try to beat that.
Not quite your old lady.
I like how they leave 2 days after me and catch up to me. So I'm gonna be doing my interstate trick that I did today on like how I was claiming that I had 35% after a 100-mile ride, and I have proof. I have timestamps. Check the blue lane, check the time I uploaded the video, and I have to go in a little bit more depth because the only thing that I didn't explain what I did was I have a new ride mode, which is 0, 0, 0. So I have 0 throttle, 0 power, and 0 regen. And why do you have 0 regen? Regen recharges the battery. Well, if you're on the interstate, it's not going to stop you. All right, guys. I seen a lot of dislikes on the videos when I was claiming to break records. So what I just did is I got full footage of me getting 94 miles on the interstate. I topped it out 3 times, raced a Camaro, and I still have 22% battery. And I want you guys to keep an eye out for that because it's about to come out. So I met a friend, just some nice lady in this town. I guess her husband's here on business or something. And I told her my story while she was smoking a cigarette outside, and she asked me if I wanted to hang out at the pool. So I told her I'm stuck here until like 6 o'clock because there's no infrastructure to help me get there. So now I'm here. I guess I'll be hanging out here for the day. And I'm gonna go get something to eat. There's a Target over there, even though like I was in farm country and saw corn for 80 miles and as far as the eye can see. So I'm kind of happy to be in civilization again. So I'm gonna go get some food. I'm gonna, yeah, I'll go from there. Probably gotta update social media because I'm blowing up. I met a friend. His name's Greg. Say hi, Greg. See? That's Greg. Yeah, he my boy. Wow, I'm bored. J&L sent me over to this place here. It's a custom shop. And they're taking care of me. They're gonna let me charge. I'm gonna hang out here until they close, and then I'm gonna go as far as I can, get a hotel. Harley Davidson Dallas. I'll correct it if I'm wrong. I think they're out of Texas. Messaged me on Instagram. They said, hey, we see where you're at. You're actually right near a fast charger. You should go fast charge. And I'm like, no, I'm not. There isn't any fast chargers around here. And they're like, oh, yeah? And I called, or I get a call from it's not them. They actually contacted them and told them where I'm at. And they called me and they said they have a fast charger. So I'm going to go check it out. I'm going to close this towel because this lady was nice enough to let me use the pool. But I'm going to the fast charger so I can get to Sturgis. Alright guys, I'm just doing a little update so you know that I'm alive. I didn't do really much of an update yesterday. I met the CEO of Clockworks, a custom motorcycle shop. They actually have a good product for cleaning your helmets and motorcycles as long as it's not like matte material. It actually works like Rain-X, but also like bugs and stuff slide right off. They gave me a little free sample of it. I really like it. I'm actually going to be calling Clockworks in South Dakota to order some every once in a blue moon. You don't need a whole lot of it. And I wasn't paid to say this, and they didn't tell me to say anything about it. I just really like the product that they have. With that being said, I spent the day with the CEO of Clockworks, and he gave me probably the best advice I've ever had in my life. If anybody has any questions, and anybody, I don't care who you are, if you have any questions about this trip, I will answer the questions, and it's been an honor to do this for the motor company. All right, Diego, I just got off the phone with you. We got a bet. You know what the terms are. I got to make it 211 miles all the way to Rapid City on one charge. Watch me on Blue Lane. You already know I'm legit, my man. I think I can do it. So you guys have every right to make fun of me right now. I've been here all day. On the bright side, I'm going to try to get 211 miles in one charge, which is unheard of. It's supposed to have a 135 combined rating, and I've been able to get 150 miles on the interstate. So I'm thinking, if I can get 150 miles on the interstate, couldn't I get 211 combined? I'm pretty sure I can. Now, just to clear something out, I did 600 miles on my first day. My second day, I got stuck in Atlanta traffic, so I could only make it 300 miles. The day after that, I got rained on for 300 miles, and I didn't want to ride after anymore. The day after that, I got stuck in St. Louis for 6 hours. Okay? If the infrastructure was there, I would have been there 3 days ago. I would have been there, yeah, roughly 3 days ago. And part of the reason why I'm doing this is because I don't think anyone else is crazy enough to try. There is no infrastructure. I don't know if you've seen my Instagram. I posted a picture. There is not a charger within 300 miles. I'm going to hold this record for a very long time, and I think the only person that's crazy enough to try it is Diego. And he's got his own projects going on, so I ain't really worried about it. All right, me and Diego have already taken this bet. This extension cord is not charging my bike. So I am at 87%. Okay? Meaning I can stop and charge 13% if I have to. Let's see if I can do 211 miles right now with 87% battery. All right, guys, you guys back home from Florida are not going to understand this. I'm standing in the middle of the fucking interstate right now. If I break down, I'm fucked. If my phone dies, I might die out here. That's a real life possibility. If you call the fucking police, it's going to be a fucking 30-hour response time. There is nothing out here. Fucking nothing. What? What? Alright, from the last video, you do know that I did not get the full battery charge for this 211 mile run. I stopped at 50%. I'm now at 62. When it hits 63, I'm unplugging. You're on, Diego. Okay, me and Diego made a bet, and I had to go 211 miles. And I was on track to do that. What I didn't take into account is the road that I was taking turned into a dirt road. And I started to ride on it for like a mile or two, but at the same time, I didn't know where it was going to lead me. Kind of made me nervous that it was dirt, and I'm in a very unfamiliar territory, and I'm pretty uncomfortable here compared to where I'm from. But when that road turned to dirt, they had this gas station over here, and they have working outlets, so I'm plugging in. I plugged in my battery backups, my GoPros, and I might just take a nap. Okay, I napped a little bit. I just checked the bike. I'm less than 100 miles away, and I could push it, but I want to get there. I'm less than 100 miles away. Nothing is going to stop me. Y'all said it wouldn't be done. It couldn't be done, and I fucking did it. Told you so. I just met two guys from the actual motor company. I just want to say, guys, it's been a giant honor to represent the LiveWire. I actually made it, just so y'all know. And I just want to thank you guys for the opportunity. Well, Mr. Zeitz, I really hope that you really don't show up to Black Hills, because I know there was only a 2% chance that you were going to show up, and I know you got busier things to worry about than, you know, go check out a dealership and have fun at Sturgis. So wish me luck at this race competition. I hope you're watching. Literally in the best riding spot in the entire world, and instead of riding these roads, I am at the racetrack trying to represent Harley. Alright, so I haven't made a video update in a couple days. Got some LiveWire sunglasses. Won the AHDRA competition with the LiveWire, haha. And Rocket racing stinks. I will go further into that on a video later. My phone's about to die, but guess what else? First LiveWires to Mount Rushmore. And this guy didn't want to get out of bed this morning. You tell him why.
I fell off a
golf cart a couple days ago at the Buffalo Chip and sprained my knee and banged my head off the asphalt, and I'm a little sore today.
I told you the Buffalo Chip is freaking nuts with these golf carts. This guy's having too much fun.
Hey Jesse, it's Diego here. So I guess you're having a blast out there at Sturgis. Just wanted to say hi, but don't worry, you're not the only one who's gonna have fun here. So I'm here with my buddies from Zero and Energica. We're all kind of riding around, but if you can see behind me, I'm gonna show you real quick. I am in what they call a kilowatt rally. So we got a bunch of Teslas here, just kind of going through the paces here. So if you look behind me, the parking lot is just loaded with Teslas as far as the eye can see. Obviously there's more over here, and there's a bunch parked out here in the street area, if you guys can get your view up there. So we're in a kilowatt rally, and obviously the bikes are in the front of the kilowatt rally. We're kind of spearheading the situation. The LiveWire, she's right there next to a couple of nice looking Teslas. Check the color on this Tesla out. This is some weird ass freaky shit here on this Tesla, but it's nice. I know you're having fun in Sturgis. I wish I could have been there, but next year we'll make the run together, and I'll catch you there, man. Say hi to the group, say hi to the people. Peace on, shaka chaka.
Really fast. We're having a great time with them. I got a Verizon phone holder for it, and I just got it put on. It looks really nice. I think I'm going to enjoy this bike more and more the more I ride it. And Jesse's been teaching me some things to do to get more mileage out of the bike that I had no idea. And I'm learning just so much about how to go fast and being careful on gravel roads. We rode on a gravel road about 8 miles to get to the interstate from the Buffalo Chip, and you just got to remember, you don't hit the front brake, you use the back brake. Except I didn't use any brakes, I just stayed behind it, used a lot of cushion space. I drove for FedEx for 24 years, so I kind of know how to drive and not have to use my brakes all the time. And he showed me the mode where it doesn't regenerate hardly at all, and when you let off on the gas, it just coasts. And little things like that you got to learn about. The dealerships will get better and better as time goes on. There's not that many of them out. His is 332 of 500, mine's 312 of 500. So there's not a whole lot of them out there. In fact, when I bought mine, it came in on a Wednesday. Thursday they had a blizzard in Iowa, so I didn't get down there until Friday, and sat there, looked at it, one thing or another, and hooked up with the Harley Davidson credit, and ended up getting my money through them. They said, oh, you won't have any trouble, you got a 8.7 credit score. So anyway, the ball went from there, and I got my license plate back, and then I went up to the DOT and I got a special license plate for it, my ACDC, which is kind of cool because it is an ACD, it's an electric bike. And like today, I got a green Crown Royal mask on because of this COVID thing. We don't know if there's any truth to that or not. I'm going on the side of caution. I'm wearing a mask. A lot of people aren't. You don't see many of them out here, a few, but we don't know. And if this could keep me 30% less of a chance of catching it, I'm good with that. And you might notice that I had the seat reupholstered and I had orange stitching put in, and we matched it up with the black on the tank. And you know, there's just little things like that that are so much fun. Like I like to tell people, you know, I'm a 70-year-old man, I shouldn't be having this much fun. I have season passes at Copper Mountain, and I've had them for the last 20 years. I started snow skiing when I was a kid. I was 8 years old in 1958. And snow skiing and riding mountain bikes keep your legs strong so you can hold your Harley up. Something you got to think about. There's more than just riding a Harley. You want to stay in the best shape that you can possibly stay in, and that's just kind of the way it is. Anyway, I'm going to sign off now and give this back to Jesse. I hope it comes out okay.
Dude, all my videos are shitty right now. But yeah, if you look up Black Hills, you'll be able to find my YouTube. And I documented everything, like I said, or no one would believe me. So, alright guys, hope you have a good day.